That much we know.
Shitting bricks. He probably could have, once he got there, he could have used this Ford. They show off their self-parking car, so he could have pulled right up and used this new Ford car. The car maker posted a YouTube video showing off the new automated parking technology its engineers are working on that could let you park your vehicle with just the push of a button. Better yet, you won't even need to be sitting behind the wheel for the technology to work, which I believe is what self-parking probably means, right? The new technology can also be useful when exiting a small space, Ford said. I guess this is Mr. Ford, since he said that. Instead of manually maneuvering your car out of the spot, you can just press a button and the car will drive itself out. This news has greatly upset, I'm sure, some misogynistic comics across the nation. I mean, once we have self-driving car, there goes a whole genre of women and Asian driver jokes.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I've seen these self-parking cars, on shows. They're pretty neat, actually, and they actually sort of work. I just wonder that, this is quoting Ford. I mean, is that Henry Ford? Was this something he said, like 100 years ago?
He predicted this would happen.
Like, he had this plan for self-parking cars?
I predict one day you will be able to press a button and auto-park your car.
Well, a lot of the critics of the early automobile was like, this thing's never going to take off until it'll park itself.
Right. I mean, We're finally at that point. Maybe we can sell a car or two now.
Yeah,
I think this is the resurgence of Detroit that we're about to see.
Oh, I think you might be right. Mm-hmm. I mean, with the whole Ford thing, yeah. Wow. Well, we'll see. I mean, I think the car, it's got potential. It's a pretty decent product. It's got potential to really take off one of these days. I mean, it's just bound to happen sooner or later. They get the whole self-parking thing figured out.
There's really more room for some of our misogynism there, though. I mean, we kind of hit on that in our last podcast. I think there's some more jokes there that we can probably squeeze out of women parallel parking, women doing their makeup. You can even do your makeup while you're parking now. Women.
Yeah, that really revolutionizes, 51% of the population's driving right there.
Right there.
Wow. Yeah, I think I've got one more story here for you, Vince. You're familiar with Mike Ditka, the former Chicago Bears coach.
The Bears.
He was speaking at an event last week in North Dakota when he recalled his decision not to run against Barack Obama in the 2004 Illinois Senate race. I didn't realize he was up for that, but I don't follow the Illinois political scene that closely. But Ditka said it was the biggest mistake he's ever made, according to the Dickinson Press newspaper. Not that I would have won, but I probably would have. And he wouldn't be in the White House, speaking of Obama. I cannot believe that that's the biggest mistake the guy's ever made. I mean, wasn't this the guy that appeared on Sports Illustrated, the cover of Sports Illustrated with Ricky Williams dressed in a bridal gown? And that, I mean...
It sounds interesting. I don't recall, but I'm sure he did.
Well, yeah. I would think that would rank pretty highly.
Now, what year was this again?
2004.
See, that's well after. I mean, the Bears of 85?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
85
Bears. Yeah,
yeah, we're way out from that. I mean, those were his glory days. He would have had to run in, I think, 86 to win.
Well, I think a lot of people though might have voted for him in 2004, thinking that he was, George Wendt or one of the other, Bears. The Bears guys from SNL. I mean,
possibly.
Yeah.
Even though I think that was probably late 90s.
Yeah, but I mean they're doing commercials today. I mean those guys are.
And he looked marvelous.
I mean George.
That was
Wendt,
around that time, right?
Yeah. Okay. George Wendt's a good young talent. He's got a lot of upside. Got a lot of potential.
So I mean, this would have been after he coached in New Orleans too, right?
Oh yeah. He was probably already working at ESPN at this point. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess. He's riding that 85, championship still, I guess. 86 Super Bowl. Yeah.
This was probably shortly after the movie Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell. Maybe he was
that might have been part of it. Yeah,
he was trying to ride the success of that blockbuster movie.
That's a good point. And he came off pretty, of all the characters in that movie, he came off looking pretty, pretty good.
The most senatorial.
Yeah, definitely the most, the largest potential leadership quality there, I think, of all the guys.
Yeah, he did do well with those kids.
Oh yeah, he really, he got to him.
So I've got one more final story, as everyone is anticipating the end of this. The U.S. Army plans an Iron Man armor for soldiers. The Tactical Assault Light Operator Suit, or TALOS, would have been such a frame. What? Oh shit! I can't even read anymore. Would have such a frame, but I can't. Did I copy the sentence off the internet? It makes no sense. How about I skip to this next one? This was. Oh, I see the problem. I got this off the BBC site in the UK.
Oh yeah.
And if I read it with a British accent or something. I'm not even going to attempt it though. I'm just going to go second line.
It must be the Queen's English.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's English. I can't read it. It's British. The suit would also need to have wide area networking and a wearable computer similar to Google Glass. The U.S. Army said it was likely that scientists at MIT would be involved in the design. I think really the armor part of this is easy. It's the teaching the soldiers to be both smarmy assholes and remain charming at the same time, like Tony Stark, that would be the real challenge in this.
Yeah. No, you're right. That would be tough. And I mean, why does the suit have to have something like Google Glass? I mean, do we need to have? Do they want to make the armor look like a dork? I mean, really?
Mm-hmm. I know.
You know what I mean?
A huge nerdy armor.
Yeah. Well, I guess that could be. It could be worse. But
I mean, they could have said something like Jarvis technology, as you've seen in Iron Man. They've already alluded to Iron Man. Why not go full bore into this?
Yeah.
Heads up display, just like Jarvis and Iron Man. It's fucking badass. Next, we're going to work on this hammer that's really cool. Yeah. And then possibly after that, a super soldier with a shield, and maybe a guy that
really good with a bow and arrow. One of those guys.
Yeah, and a huge green monster.
Yeah. You need the green monster.
Mm-hmm. Not so much the Black Widow though. She really,
she was attractive though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she looked real good. So, that's the stories. We've hit
on all the main points of the week.
I mean, I think now that you've listened, you may say, you know what? It wasn't the funniest show that I've heard from these guys. However, I feel more informed than ever. You can go out into that world. You can go out this weekend. You can talk to your friends about these stories and feel more informed than you ever have possibly been before about these specific stories, because I doubt you've heard some of this crap. So anything else? Any closing thoughts? We're not going to do plugs or anything like that. We'll save that for our main show. I would say go to dtmmedium.com. We'll have this posted and all the links to all the stories. So if you want to read and see what exactly we were talking about, because I know at some point we weren't clear, you're like, what in the fuck are these guys talking about? You'll have the links there yourself to explore.
I think I'm going to go check it out and figure out what I was talking
about. No, I'm really hoping to figure out what we were both talking about. There were some things I didn't know that you were saying and some things that I was saying that I didn't know what the hell I was saying. So, we can get a lot out of this by going to the website. So, we're gonna rock you out here. What do you say?
This has been a Don't Tell Me My Business media production.
Keep that dog quiet!